Federal prosecutors say U.S. postal inspectors are battling an increase of theft.
And within the last week, charges of armed robbery and related financial fraud landed at least 3 local men behind bars. Angelique Arintok is in the studio after digging into these accusations.
Yeah, guys, this nearly 30-page federal grand jury indictment filed this month lists 5 defendants. The group is accused of planning and carrying out the robbery of mail carriers at gunpoint and theft of what's called arrow keys or master keys. Court paperwork says the conspiracy's goal was to access checks and personal information from stolen mail for the suspects' gains. U.S. attorneys identify 3 of the men arrested last week as 20-year-old Ricky Jones Jr. of Virginia Beach, 23-year-old Samir Hurd of Chesapeake, and 22-year-old Man Ray Perry of Virginia Beach.
Quite frankly, every day a letter carrier has a gun stuck in their face, demanding those arrow keys.
Federal prosecutors say a spree spanned across Norfolk, James City County, and Hampton in 2023. Based on indictment paperwork, authorities tied several defendants to a group chat where they allegedly outlined their plans. Multiple are accused of financial fraud related to the robberies.
I feel like it's wrong and they shouldn't do that.
Some people who live in Norfolk are concerned by the criminal acts.
The American people have got to get a grip on themselves.
Frank Albergo, national president for the union group Postal Police Officers Association, says mail theft is happening at epidemic levels.
Historically, the most effective tool to combat postal-related street crime has been the postal police force. And right now, we're sitting in facilities.
Albergo advocates for the deployment of uniformed postal police to protect mail and the employees targeted.
Letter carriers have PTSD. Letter carriers are not coming back to work. These crimes are affecting recruitment.
Federal prosecutors say at least 3 other co-conspirators pleaded guilty late last year and await sentencing this year. Meanwhile, Diane Toscano, a Virginia Beach-based lawyer representing Ricky Jones Jr., says her client, quote, grew up here and comes from a good family. These are merely accusations and we shouldn't rush to any judgments. End of quote. In the studio, Angelique Arintok, 13 News Now.
All right, Angelique, thank you. And according to federal law, someone convicted of robbing a U.S. Postal Service employee can face up to 25 years in prison.